Hey, this is Dylan Langei, branch manager and home loan officer at Evergreen Home Loans with Whatcom Home Loans, your number one rated lender in Whatcom County. If you're watching this YouTube video, you are interested in the most expensive residential home in Bellingham that was just listed a few weeks ago and what it would cost per month if you were to purchase it. Just a reminder, if you're on my YouTube channel, to subscribe to our channel. I post videos weekly about products, market updates, bunch of great content on there. But let's dive in. So if you go, I love Redfin. You can use Zillow, Realtor.com, all these other great sites. But on Redfin, if you just put it in Bellingham, you target the price. You'll see that this property on Euclid Ave, it's on Lake Whatcom, was just listed a few weeks ago. These other properties are commercial lots, or this is an old restaurant. So this truly is the most expensive residential home. You can see it's right here on Lake Whatcom. A few months ago, I did a video on this property. This was the most expensive home in Bellingham for $3.689 million on Island View Drive, which is right there on the water. This property is pretty killer, right there on the water. But it has now been surpassed by this property on Euclid, and this Island View Drive one still has not sold. Pretty hefty price tag. And this property on Euclid needs a little bit of updating, but pretty killer property. It was just listed for $4.8 million. Definitely, it's an interesting tub. Definitely needs a little love, unless you like blue carpets, green carpets. But it's on Lake Whatcom. That's you get some pretty high price points there, pretty desirable area. So let's see, what would this cost a month if you were to buy this property? So the best way to do this, if you go to WhatcomHomeLoans.com under resources, mortgage calculator, I've got a link for my favorite mortgage calculator, which you can plug in some numbers and calculate any sort of monthly mortgage payment. It's on calculatestuff.com, great website. So let's plug in some info. So purchase price is $4.8 million. So, and if you don't know, over $726,200, if you borrow over that, you are in jumbo threshold. Jumbo loans have different guidelines, reserve requirements, credit requirements, all that. Once again, this is just for fun to see the monthly payment. Typically on a jumbo loan, you need 20% down or more. There's some options that you can do less down, but let's just do 20% down for fun. Of $4.8 million, that's $960,000. So you'd need almost $1 million down. Let's do a 30-year loan. And let's look, Freddie Mac posts what the average mortgage rate is. That's for conventional loans. But once again, this is just for fun. So let's do, this is 6.32. So let's put that in, which is the average mortgage rate that we're seeing in the United States. Property taxes. If you go to Whatcom County assessor site, you can pull any property taxes on any property. If you're in a different county, you just look at your specific county. You put in the address, and you'll see these property taxes. Very misleading. What? Only $2,200 a year? This makes me believe that she's on an exemption, either some sort of exemption. So look at this, taxes with exemption. So this current owner only pays $2,200 a year without exemptions, $21,729. So these property taxes alone are $21,000 a year. So let's do $21,729. PMI, you will not have PMI because you're doing more than 20% down. And let's say property insurance for a property like this, maybe $2,000 a year, just an estimate. What are your guesses? Drop a comment down below before you go any further. Guess a monthly payment on this, all in. Let's do calculate. $25,796 a month. A month. Look at this. You're borrowing $3.8 million. You're paying almost $10 million if you keep this loan for 30 years to pay off this house, because you're paying $4.7 million in interest. I love this website because it shows you how much you're paying in principal and interest in the first year. As you know, mortgages are front loaded with the interest. So it's pretty fascinating. It gives you a whole amortization schedule, which is pretty cool. And also, if qualifying for this kind of mortgage, typically on conventional loans, you can lend up to 50% debt to income ratio. Jumbo loans are usually like 38 to 43%, but to make the math easy, on a conventional loan, you basically need to make double your payment. Your gross monthly income needs to be double your monthly mortgage payment minus any debt you have. So let's say that I want to buy this, it's 50% debt to income ratio. I have no debt at all. I would need to make over $50,000 a month just to qualify for this. But with a jumbo loan, it's 43%. So I would probably need to make $60,000 to $70,000 a month just to qualify for this property here at 1608 Euclid Ave. So there you go. Most expensive home in Bellingham right now, almost $26,000 a month after putting nearly $1 million down. Drop your comments. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you on the next one.